All right, so here is a typical Fender Hot Rod Deluxe, Hot Rod DeVille, Blues Deluxe, Blues DeVille, whatever the hell. They got like 14 different model numbers and versions of this amp, and they all have well-documented, consistent issues. So, I'm doing a quick little video. This amp came to me with no specific problems other than the typical problems that these amps exhibit. And smarter amp techs than me have made tons of YouTube videos about them, so I'm just putting this on my Facebook page, and that's it. So what I do with these amps is I will remove the almost always leaking IC capacitors and replace them with brand new F&T caps, which are nice and high quality caps. I will replace all of the IC caps in the low voltage supply and bias supply with new 105 degree Nichikan, 1,000, I don't know how many hours, but I will replace those with new ones. I will also replace the 16 volt 5 watt Zener diodes with new ones, and the Sugar Cube, the 470 ohm Sugar Cube resistors with new Vishay 5 watt resistors. The reason why I replace these with the same component values, there's no need to change the value, but the change that needs to happen, and you can kind of see it, or well, maybe I'll come at it this way. I'll see if I can make it more seeable, is I lift those components away from the PCB. Because this section, the design here, generates so much heat. And you can actually see from the old components, and this amp, I don't know how used this amp actually is, you can see the discoloration and the burning and darkening of the PCB here. Well, that also damages the trace, damages, you know, the amplifier's channel switching, the low voltage supply for the, I believe, for the reverb. I do the same thing over here with the channel switching. This 1K2 resistor, 1.2K resistor, is lifted away from the board as well. So this lets air flow underneath and helps dissipate the heat that this section generates. So that's the basic kind of go through and go over that these amps get. If somebody wants to go the next level, I'll actually go through and I'll replace plate resistors, cathode bypass caps, do some mods to the distortion circuit, do some mods to the phase inverter circuit, which is right under here, just to reduce noise and improve the overall sound of the amp. And then there's always kind of that obligatory reverb mod where you cut out, I think it's this resistor, or it might be 103 here that gets cut out, to kind of change how the reverb reacts. Those are things that, you know, when a client discusses them with me, I'll do. Other than that, I just kind of leave it alone. But once you do this, you know, these amps become really good, rock solid road amps, tour worthy, rental worthy, abuse worthy, and they can sound very, very good. So that's my rant. Not really a rant, just a cute little explainer video on why so many techs want to recap these and rebuild them just to make them rock solid for somebody who's, you know, invested $1,000 or $1,200 or $1,400 into a tube amp that, you know, this little bit of extra money that's invested here future-proofs the amp for any guitar player. That's it.